Number 3, she watches or used to watch cartoons. Number 4, she has or used to have short hair. Number 5, she reads or used to read books. And number 6, she likes or used to like bananas. Okay, so have a look at the questions and have a look at the slide and see if you can choose whether it's something true now or something that used to be true. I give you a minute. Okay, so now let's see the answers together. Number 1, Claire has long hair. In the picture, now she has long hair. It's current. Number 2, she likes apples. It's also true now. Number 3, she used to watch cartoons. When she was younger, she used to watch cartoons. Number 4, she used to have short hair. Number 5, she reads books. And number 6, she used to like bananas. Okay, so quite simple. We just use used to talk about habits or situations that were true in the past but aren't true now. Let's try one more activity together. So this time we're talking about a boy called Jack. And I'm going to give you the infinitive, and I want you to make a sentence using used to. So number 1 is ride a bike. Number 2, be short. Number 3, live in a small house. Number 4, play the piano. And number 5, read comics. Okay, so let's build the sentences using used to talk about the things that Jack did in the past. So, Jack used to ride a bike. Number 2, Jack used to be short. Jack used to live in a small house. So you can see the verbs actually stay in the infinitive state. We just put used to in the middle there. Jack used to play the piano. And Jack used to read comics. Okay, so there's how to use used to talk about habits or situations that were true in the past and that are not true now. Well done, let's move on to some reading and writing. So we've been talking about the environment, and we're going to read an article about eco-homes. So let's start with some more vocabulary. And these are all nouns. The first one is electricity. The energy we use to make machines work. Electricity. Solar panel. A flat piece of glass that catches the sun's energy. A solar panel. You might see them on roofs of houses so that they can catch the sun's energy easily. Fossil fuels. Materials we can burn to make energy. For example, coal and oil. Fossil fuels. And fossil fuels are running out, which is why it's useful to know about alternative energy. A way of making electricity from wind, sun, or water power, for example. So alternative energy. Can use it instead of fossil fuels to make electricity. Beam. A long, thick piece of wood you use to hold up a roof. A beam. A skylight. A window in the roof to let light in. A skylight, a window in the roof. Mud. Soft, wet earth, mud. And spring, a spring, a place where fresh water comes out of the ground, a spring. Okay, so these are all words to do with the environment, and we'll see how they're used when we read the text about an eco-home. Martin Harris and his family live in an interesting house. It's an eco-home. Eco-homes don't harm the environment. They use alternative energy. They don't use fossil fuels like coal or oil, so they don't use up the planet's resources or produce dangerous gases. The eco-home is in a hill in Wales, UK. It looks like a house in a film. Half of the house is underground. Martin and his family started to build the house in March and moved in at the end of July. The house was very cheap to build. It has wooden beams and wooden floors. It has stone and mud walls, and it has a skylight in the roof. There are solar panels on the roof to make electricity for the lights, CD player and computer. The family gets water from a spring, and they burn wood to